When I say bada bing, y'all say bada boom. All right? Bada bing. Bada boom. Bada bing. Bada boom.
We are trying to provide a youth authentic voice for city officials and policymakers to actually have to sit down and be held accountable for the policies that they put in place that affect our young men, specifically those that have that school to prison pipeline that's been created.
There are a lot of things that our young men are exposed to when we're not around. And so we want to make sure that they understand that the city supports them, that they have the opportunity to be heard and really inform the decision. A lot of times policymakers and decision makers put things on our youth rather than hear from our youth. So we wanted to make sure that our youth were represented and that their voice was going to be heard.
Athletics and Beyond, the Mayor's Youth Commission, the Aspen Challenge, there's so many people here, there's so many groups that are focused on making a change in our community instead of tearing it down. These people here came, they gave up their Saturday on a Valentine's Day. I'm pretty sure most of these young men here have girls in their life, but they gave up their time to make a change. And I think that means a lot to me.
And it's important that they see this is where I came from. And through the upbringing that my mother provided for us and all that stuff, I'm able to now provide the services because this rec center that's right behind us, right over there, here, you can see the yellow top over there. That building right there, during summer months, put food in our stomachs. And so every event that we have, we make sure that our kids eat.
My inspiration has always been to be able to give back. I mean, Narcy and I, we grew up in this community. We're from the West Side, we're West Siders. So we grew up in the Yellow Projects. We lived there for about 15 years. So to be able to come back to our own neck of the woods it's amazing. For one, the neighborhood has changed completely. But my inspiration is to ensure that we continue to follow our passion and follow our dream and ensure that Athletics and Beyond is available for every child, every student.
These young gentlemen are so talented, poetry, just articulate with their words, and it's an amazing thing to see young kids at this age be able to express themselves. So I'm happy to be a part of this, and it's an outstanding event.
My reason for being here is I'm these kids in a lot of different ways. I've been through a lot of the same circumstances some of these kids have went through. I've been racially profiled since I was a youth, and within that fell into the system in a lot of different ways myself. So it's something that just kind of inspires me to just want to get the word out there, build these conversations out with these young people, and really just get them thinking about what the trap doors they're already getting ready to run into.
You are not colorblind, it's time to stop lying. There is color in the iris, in the eyes of a child. There is beauty in the lens, in the light that you shine. You are not colorblind, there's racism here. Stop lying.
We talk about activism, and there's a lot of people who are out there like talking, but there's not a lot of people doing. So like within this, it's an engagement of doing, really having them express their voices, but not just express their voices, actually get the building blocks that it takes to actually make change, start these conversations with the people who actually make some of these decisions.
It's really nice to be able to see the young people lead the movement and just their ideas and their ideologies and just being able to, just watch them. I mean, it's overwhelming for me.
To me personally, I wasn't the greatest student. On my birthday, 2 months ago, I shot in my back. And I just want to see a change within the community. People be the change that they wish to see. Like, I stopped hanging out with the groups that were influencing me to do the bad things and started hanging out with student body presidents, hanging out with higher education.
I'm learning that these young men have a lot to say, and when I say that, the level of intelligence, the depth of thought that they have for what's going on around them in their own lives and what they see around them, it's amazing to hear it.
Being here is, for me, not to be silenced. This is getting my voice out and not being silenced.
I just want us to get back to a place where we are just really taking that mantle along with others and really pushing the movements that we need to push and working with the young men directly as much as possible. They look up to us is the bottom line.
We all know groups, dynamics are the strongest thing in kids' life at this age. They're more apt to follow their peers versus their parents. So if they're around positive peers, I mean, hopefully it'll rub off.
Everybody's here to make sure that we're elevating and making our community better. If it's not just Montbello, Park Hill, the East Side, it's Denver, it's Colorado. We're here to make everything change and have everybody have equal opportunities. We can make a change within our community, within our schools, within our police departments, and have it good for the little ones.